Hello YouTube, it's your friendly neighborhood cheesers back with another prestigiously commented cheese. I'm Joey.
And I'm Russell, and as always, Cheese eats till GG.
Good luck and have fun.
Alright, Joe, let's go ahead and give them the rundown of what we're doing today.
Okay, so last time we did more of a common rush. It was an SCV rush with Marines. It's seen more often. This time we came up with something on ourselves. It's not completely original, but
it's pretty lame in the main sense. But
it's creative in its own way. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do an all-in Marine Century rush.
Now, the funny thing about this is, at the end of the game, they scouted everything we did. And I guess you could blame it on them being bad players, or however you want to put it, but that's not the point of Cheese. Our point of Cheese is to have some fun with the game, bring some excitement, and we're not Cheese just to, increase ladder ranking or anything of the sort. We just Cheese to have fun and kind of bring some enlightenment to the match.
Exactly. Okay, and to support the cost of this cheese, I guess you can say, would be, we're both grabbing gas. He's going to give me all of his minerals, or most of his minerals, so I can produce Marines. Given they cost no gas, I'm going to give all of my gas to him so he can mass centuries.
Pretty original, right? Whoever would have thought.
Whoever would have thought.
Now, let's go introduce our players on the opposing team. Alright, in the top right corner, we have the Zerg Matty. Man, these guys just have original names, don't they?
They always do. And on the left, we have Protoss X Thou.
Now, I didn't know the Protoss didn't build anything in his base. Oh, okay, he went for an early expand with absolutely no forge. This guy is amazing. Okay.
He's the best. Okay.
So no forge, double fast expand. I like
Okay,
it.
if you look, kick it down to faster a little bit.
Okay, yeah. At this point, we had some Zerglings push our base, and I was nearly not even ready for it. So Joe actually had to come and save me. So losing almost all of his Marines. Thank you.
Yes, yeah, lost a couple of them. That's an early Zergling aggression. It wasn't a 6 pool, given it was about an 11 pool. About 5 minutes, we'll kick it back up.
Alright. Yeah, we're trying to run it past faster for you guys to have to sit through all the building times and everything like that.
Match.
So you just kind of get the general idea of the build. So pretty much what we did was, I did a 4-gate to Century, pretty standard. And what did you do, Joe?
I just built it, yeah, about a 6 to an 8 racks. It branched off into an 8 racks later on. Just massing Marines, getting them Centuries out. What are they building?
Okay, right now the Zerg is going for a Roach Warren, probably going to mass Roach, and the Protoss is only taking 1 gas. Let's see, and just starting up his expansion right now. So right now, this push is looking to already be pretty good, because with the early expand, it is harder to push it against Zerg than what it is normal, but with the Protoss early expanding, it's a little bit easier to get that punch in, as you'll see later in the video.
Okay. Okay, pushing in with some early Zerglings, around 7 minutes and 30 seconds.
Indeed. And what's your count at for probes, Joe? I guess you'd say that's CVs.
it's normal. It's in 19.
Right, just a standard amount to get on your mineral line. 23, 28, 3 on each gas. Now this was kind of a later push, and by no means would any good team actually ever fall to this. But to early expand builds, this is amazing, because the force fields, the guardian shields just complement Marines so well, and you can block off. And my block offs were not very pro during this, so I'm no husky at making things happen like this, but you kind of get a good gist of how this works and how to block off roaches and kind of bundle them together, and it just makes it so the Marines just mop up everything. Now, did you pick up Stimpack for your Marines, Joe, or no?
I did not grab Stimpack. I realized it as I was pushing in. Stimpack would have been.
You're such a noob. Can you?
Yeah, I am.
All right,
Stimpack would have been nice.
At the 10-20 mark, this is where things get interesting. They took both Zelnaga towers, but I just happened to put a random pylon right in the middle where they actually both want to see it, and I just realized that after we watched the replay of the game. And also, during the engagement, when we go to push out, they split their army in half, which, I don't know, could have benefited us even better.
Exactly.
And we kind of got sandwiched in, so that's when things got kind of scary. But
okay, let's pause it at about 11:30 and take a look at what's going on here.
Okay, so pause at 11:30. We have the Zergling. Wow, he did not mass much, did he?
Now, what we didn't notice when we did the first match is if you look over real closely over our army is his observer. He did have it over at the base. You guys might have seen it.
Yep,
but,
there it is.
It did not scout as we were building. It did not notice what we were doing until we pushed out. So he now realizes that we are noobs.
Right, and let's look how he responds to this real quick. Did he grab any upgrades for his units? So he's sitting at 0-0 upgrades with a forge, and putting down a third. What is that? Would that be a 4-gate on 2 bases? He's just now putting down a 4-gate. Oh nope, there they are. Okay, so.
Okay,
Alright,
let's kick this down. Let's kick this down to normal. No, no, yeah, about down to normal. Yeah, let's kick it down to normal. And play it from here. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so now when you see this, the Protoss is sending his units up to the top, and Zergling sends down to the bottom to try to go around our side. And none of them actually scouted anything we did, other than Zekdal. So it looks like they were both trying to go in for a sandwich push, which was their intention. I mean, we originally thought they were just, dumb. But
Yeah. We didn't know there was an observer, so they are trying to sandwich us. And here goes the push.
And look at these pro-sentry
force
fields going
sentries
down.
throwing down force fields, blocking these stalkers in so they cannot run away. Force fields on the other side, blocking stalkers from damaging the Marines. And
now, at this point, they pretty much just lost half their army to an all-in, which, why they pushed, you really shouldn't have. But because they took that double base, they obviously didn't have as many units as a 1-base aggression all-in.
However, they did have a lot of time to build extra units, given they did take the early expansions.
Now, up here you're going to see some more pro force field placement that did not block out any of the Zerglings rushing through, so you guys didn't see anything.
Exactly.
Okay, so their defense right now, the Zerg pretty much had what he started with, other than a few lost roaches, and the Protoss sitting on a 6-gate only was able to pump out 5 Stalkers. Okay, Stalkers instantly getting shut down, and the force fields come up after a little while, blocking our own units into the base because we just didn't want to go in there because we didn't feel like it. We just thought it'd be funny to block ourselves in. Alright, pretty much at this point of the game, you can pretty much call it GG because they have absolutely no defense.
They were ripping down their pylons.
And early expanding isn't always such a bad thing when they put down the photon or they get. Man, they had the early scout though, which is why this really shouldn't have worked as well as what it did. But for any cheeses who would actually like to try this, it works best against a open aggression. So definitely Zergs who love to early expand, it works great against.
Exactly.
And if you have a Protoss early expands, you're almost going to be guaranteed to win unless they go for Colossus, or actually play smart. Okay, so kicking this back up to faster, we can pretty much see that we pretty much destroyed the base, and it's a GG quickly after that.
Indeed.
And actually, the Zerg didn't put up that bad of a defense, to be totally honest.
He didn't. He rebuilt pretty fast.
I mean, I had seen much faster max roach builds, but overall, GG. Interesting strat. Good support from the players.
They've obviously never seen it before.
And that's the GG.
Yep.
All right, guys, thank you for staying with us to watch this video today. This is the part 2 of the Chizzio series.
Be sure to check out the first part.
Yeah, of course. And, we have our Facebook up now, so subscribe to us and check us out for some more videos. All right, guys. Talk to you later.
See ya.